going to be interviewing Delta, who is an amazing wife and mother of two. And she's also an enlisted aviator, which is so interesting. I would love to interview you and just hear kind of your story about how you were feeling before you introduced these superfoods into your body and into your family life. You go ahead and just tell your story and whatever you'd like to share about your kids and all that.
Hi, thank you. That was really sweet. So Nicole Fletcher, she was my doula for both of my pregnancies and childbirths. And so like with my first, like she saw what I went through with that. And with my second, I think she had started being a brand partner with Purium. And then she got me to try it. And it just made the biggest difference. Like I did not know pregnancy could be that enjoyable, or that like postpartum, you could actually have like a good time. And like you could not suffer. And I think that's pretty amazing because that's such a special time. Like you don't want to spend that depressed or like crazy. And so this has been like so much stability and so much good energy and so much positivity in my life. And I'm so grateful for it. And I just feel like it would be a disservice to everyone to not tell them that it's out there. So that's how I feel. I'm pretty passionate about it.
Tell me about your first pregnancy, what you were experiencing during, your first pregnancy, how you were feeling, and then just what were the main differences you felt going into your second one?
So with the first one, it was everything that they tell you is normal. And like, while it is common, it's not normal, and you don't have to subscribe to that, So like I gained like 50 pounds, which is still like in the normal range, but it wasn't what I wanted. My legs were super swollen, like crazy heartburn, pain. And then postpartum, I had really severe postpartum depression and anxiety. And it was just like really awful to live through. And this time around, my pregnancies were back to back also. So this time around, I only gained 15 pounds.
Wow.
I lost weight like as I was going. It was incredible. Like I was really worried about that. Let's see, I had no swelling at all. I got to keep all my rings on. All my shoes were the same, which was really nice. I got to have that like pretty pregnancy feeling. I had very, very rare heartburn, and like I don't know if you've heard of the wives' tale that like heartburn means your kids have hair. Both of my kids were born with a ton of hair, but like I wasn't even sure, because the second time I was like, well, I'm not having heartburn, so this baby might be bald, but she wasn't. Like I had so much energy because I had a 1-year-old to keep up with, so I was like, I knew I needed to find something to support myself and my family so I could really be there for them and like have a positive role as a mother and a wife and like a partner and like keep the house moving. And I really had that. It's priceless, really. I didn't have any postpartum depression. I started a business while I was postpartum. So I would say like, even with only getting a couple hours of sleep at night, like I still have a lot of energy and like brain power, which is, I didn't know was possible.
Right. And now and in addition to being postpartum, you have 2 under the age of 2.
Yes. Yeah. So that's a lot. And like, I play with them and like, I can be like imaginative and fun. And like, I'm not cranky because I'm tired.
Amazing.
It's just really cool. Really cool.
That's awesome. And I think, I don't know if it was you that I was speaking to, or whom I was speaking to, but it was someone that was breastfeeding, and they were telling me about just how different it feels to have like a milk supply that's like there and just like not, you don't have to worry about it. And it just feels like the milk supply is also like healthier for the baby.
I'm not sure if I said that, but I definitely relate to that. Like I can see like a big difference in the fat separation. Like, I don't know if you've ever had milk in the fridge for a while, but like the water will go to the bottom and like the fat will rise. And it is like 1.5 inches of fat. And like last time it was like a fingernail, like a little sliver of fat. And like my baby is huge. And I'm so proud of her and myself for like doing this.
Yeah.
But
oh, that's awesome. So yeah, I mean, that's a huge difference. And if you're seeing kind of how the baby is like growing and maturing with this, you know, breast milk, I mean, our breast milk is like amazing as it is anyway. But it is amazing to kind of talk about what you feed yourself has a direct correlation to how the breast milk is coming through and helping your child. Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is no feeling of lack at all. Like everything feels so natural and abundant, and I'm here for that. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's so good. And I know that there's, you know, a lot of moms or soon to be moms or people who are struggling to get pregnant and dealing with infertility that really would love this information and to learn more about what it looks like to have a healthy pregnancy, to actually be able to conceive naturally without, you know, Western help. And, you know, that's a longer conversation, but I think if anyone is rewatching this and just curious to know what we're talking about, this is just foundational nutrition that is meeting our body's needs where we were really lacking before. So our plants, our food just does not have the nourishment that we truly need as humans. Our soil health is really suffering. And so the superfoods that we've been talking about are actually grown in regenerative health, so healing soil, which just means that the soil is alive. It has microorganisms, it has oxygen and minerals and all the things that our body desperately needs. That all, like most of the food that we're picking up our groceries from, are not grown in healthy soil. And so we're missing those like nutrient dense superfoods that our body just needs to thrive. So if you're rewatching this and you're wondering or curious what Delta has to offer, myself, we have this amazing team of like-minded women who just really feel passionate about holistic nutrition and meeting everyone, you know, where they're at in their needs, whether it be, you know, pre-baby, you know, pregnancy, after, or even for me, it's been 5 years since I've had my baby, and I almost feel like I was dealing with postpartum depression for 5 years. You know, I mean, because sometimes it's hard to get over even, you know, years after the baby blues. And I was still dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety myself. And once I started introducing these superfoods into my life, my gut started healing and my brain started healing, and so many other ailments as well. But yeah, Delta, did you want to share anything else about your journey or what you loved about the experience?
Yes. I love a good cleanse. That's like, I think everybody does. I don't know anyone who doesn't, but like, I just love knowing that like my insides are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, that's just so satisfying. And also, my stretch marks are almost completely healed. And I don't think a lot of people know that's possible. I didn't. I thought they were forever. Like once you had them, you had them. But like my body is regenerating itself, and I'm blessed.
That's so amazing. And that's why, you know, our team is really Regenerative Health, and regenerateyourhealth.com is our team website, because we really want to educate people that it's possible to really regenerate your cells. Our cells turn over every 3 months. And so people who are thinking about getting pregnant, it's really, really imperative that they do a cleanse back to back for at least a couple months. 3 months is a good time frame. It rebalances your hormones. It will help that, those cells turn over so that you have healthy embryos, healthy sperm, and just moving forward into conception. And then throughout your pregnancy, like Delta said, it can be kind of enjoyable.
Yeah.
When you are, feeding your body the right things. So that's great. Well, thank you. Yeah, to be continued. I'd love to do, business talk with you later and talk about all that stuff. But thank you so much for sharing. And I'll send this link to you so you can send it out to all of your people. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you're rewatching this, message me or Delta with your questions, and we'd love to help you in your health.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you. Bye.